So in today's video, we're going to talk about a real simple tip and something that you can do, taking from, at the moment, the best golfer in the world, Scottie Scheffler, and it's a real simple tip that's going to make driver a lot easier to use. And the thing that I like about it is quite often when you hear the pros talk about their golf swings and what they're working on, it's always really simple stuff. And I think there's a real good message there for lots of us. Now, Scottie Scheffler talks about using a T-peg and in the backswing position, just keeping the T-peg pointing down to his target line, and that helps him keep the club on plane. What we're going to do is the same sort of drill, but we're going to think a little bit differently. We're going to talk about how you can use this T-peg as a visual reference to help you release the club correctly coming into the downswing. Because what happens with most golfers is you have this idea about, okay, to hit the golf ball from the inside, right? So let me put a ball here. Golfers, when they're using driver, they swing this way. So they turn a lot. There's a lot of rotation. The arms get really stuck to the side of the body. And then because your arms get really close to you, then your arms get sort of, stuck again this way. The club comes down too vertically, and then it ends up with this sort of casting motion. So the way that you're hitting it from the inside is almost by sort of leaning back and trying to scoop it. And even if that does bring you some success in terms of you feel like you're able to sort of scoop it relatively straight, obviously what you're doing is you're sacrificing a tremendous amount of club head speed. So what I'm always trying to do in lessons is a couple of things. You can use the T-peg very similar to how Scottie Scheffler talks about using it, to try and feel like you get your arms wider. So instead of this pointing over in the horizon over that way, it's pointing more down to the floor. And if you keep it pointing down to the floor, that means you're getting good width. But then what I want you to do is as soon as you start the downswings, I want you to get the feeling of pointing the T-peg up towards your stomach. And what this is doing is this is helping your right arm release. Okay, now if some of you are worried about casting it, that's what I'm saying. You're not trying to do this, okay? You're trying to point it down towards your stomach. See what I'm doing here? And then as long as that T-peg points down towards my stomach as I come in towards this hit, what that's going to do is that's going to help the grip of the club feel like it's creating a whip as I continue to turn through the ball. Then that's going to help me generate that nice club head speed, but it's also going to help me move correctly, right? Because to hit the ball from the inside, what we want to be doing, as I demonstrate here, is not doing loads of rotation and sucking my arms in. What I want to do is just release my right arm. See the way that allows the club to drop down that plane line, and then that way I can turn and still hit the ball from the inside. And then this way I'm going to be getting the most out of consistency, but I'm also going to be getting the best in terms of getting that speed, especially golfers who have been sucked up here. So, work on the tip. I'll see you soon.